Hi,
Hello,
guys.
everyone. We're starting off with a laugh. Let's do.
Yes, let's do that.
Okay, hello, everyone. Park and
Hi.
Eat here.
Yes,
Um, we just like talking about Disney food for now.
of
Just
course.
so everyone knows, starting next month, I will be starting. Not next month, yeah. Starting next month, that'll be next year.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be starting to push out more of those videos that are in our log,
Nice.
so people will be able to see more of them. We
Well,
don't really
good.
need to do a review, but we could for some of them
Right.
if you really want to.
Right.
Um, it gives us something to talk about. We can just reference the month,
Absolutely.
and the corresponding to the month is what it would
Mm-hmm.
be talking
Yep.
about.
Yep.
Maybe breakfast, lunch, dinner at the
Mm-hmm.
cruise line.
Yeah.
I set up a bunch. You seen it?
Good.
We
I've
still
seen them.
have them.
Good. Good.
So can't wait till that happens.
Mm.
It might make us more active in this park and
Good.
eat that way.
Good.
Yeah.
Yep. That'll be good.
Um. So we got two things to talk about, two different articles.
Mm-hmm.
Um. What one is the breakfast is coming to the smokehouse. I believe it's called Smokehouse Grill, Smoke Jumpers
Where's
Grill. That's
Where's
at
that at?
Disneyland,
Oh, okay.
DCA.
Okay, it's a land. Okay.
It usually it's on the right hand side. It's right across from the Grizzly River Run.
Okay.
So it's right across from that, and it used to be like a burger bar for the
Mm.
longest time that you were able to put whatever you want on top of it. Oh, it was
Nice.
a good burger bar too.
Nice.
Then they changed the name to Smoke Jumpers Grill, and now it's
Mm.
mainly barbecue. But now they're
Okay.
serving breakfast. It looks like interesting. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And then also later on, we'll be talking about the every single dish
Mm-hmm.
from the Golden Curious in World of Frozen at Hong Kong Disneyland.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's it. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait until we start talking about that because
Yeah, both of them sound really good. One of them
okay,
has a $60 fondue thing going on.
that's a decent price for that.
Decent,
Cool.
but it's going to be expensive.
A little bit expensive, yeah.
It's from the World of Frozen, obviously.
Mm,
Um, I'm just gonna go through the Smoke Jumpers Go real
sure,
quick because
sure. Let's
it's
see
a
what they got.
short article anyway.
Okay, okay.
It-
Yeah,
Right there. Okay.
interesting. All right, let's see what we got. Hello, Roz.
Okay. Go X. And I'm just gonna do it this way, maybe.
Sure.
Let's hope this works.
You have to log in.
Oh gosh, dang it.
Mm,
Uh,
careful, cause yeah, you better
yeah.
block that out.
Boop.
Yep, there we go.
Well, that kind of didn't work.
Okay.
What?
Sorry,
How
guys.
could I do that? Because to log into my Facebook, no, to log into
Oh.
my Instagram, I
Oh
have
yeah,
to
that's
log
right.
into my Bloomin' Cheese account, and I'm not because
Oh,
I'm signed
got
into
it.
my
Got it.
other my Park and Eat.
Got it. Okay. Well, so that didn't work, but that's all right.
That didn't work.
Hmm. Wait a minute. Is there another way you can find the article? Wait a minute. Did you try the
Maybe
other news sources?
I did not. I only seen it on Instagram, so let me do
Mm-hmm.
it this way.
Yep.
Is it this right there? And I did send it to you at one time.
Sorry about that, guys. Oh my
No, I
gosh.
did not. That's
Well,
I did
you
not.
you sent me the one item, which was
Yeah,
Shanghai, but you
and
didn't do the
then
other one.
I can go right over here.
No. Oh yeah, that's right.
and then go over here to this.
Mm-hmm.
And then maybe can I look at that? No.
Okay, that's no good.
Right
Okay.
there. Okay, I did it.
Okay, we got it, guys. Okay.
Okay.
Okay,
I think that
so
looks a little better.
let's see what's on the menu.
Okay, so, and I have to go over here
Mm-hmm.
and go right there. Is this changing the photo?
Yes, it is.
Okay, good. So,
Okay.
this is the only article I found about it, which is kind of strange. It's not even on WWNT.
Right.
I found it on Instagram, which is breakfast is coming to Smoke Jumpers Grill,
Okay.
DCA starting December 6th.
Which
Below the details
is
courtesy of Disney
next
Eats.
week.
Yep.
Okay.
We're starting December 6th. You will be able to fuel up your park adventures with breakfast. New offerings landing soon at Disney California Adventure Park. Breakfast sandwich. So let's go with that. Top
Yeah.
is the breakfast sandwich. I see a hash brown patty. I see a sausage. I see egg. I see cheese. The normal, it looks like.
Yeah.
So sausage, egg, cheddar, hash browns, SJ Smoke Jumpers grill sauce,
Mm-hmm.
and green chili on a toasted bun. Interesting.
Mm.
Chorizo burrito with sausage, plant-based chorizo, egg, cheese, hash brown, avocado sauce with salsa, and it's plant-based.
Mm-hmm.
Which, if I'm
Mm-hmm.
feeling plant-based, that might be a good item to go towards. Chorizo
Right.
usually is pretty good plant-based.
Right.
I don't taste the difference personally.
Mm.
And then they also have the breakfast cold brew, which is that guy.
Yep.
Breakfast cold brew has the chocolate cold brew, toasted marshmallow foam, and cocoa crisp rice cereal on it. So
Mm.
there's crisp rice cereal, probably Rice
Right.
Krispies, I would think.
Mm.
It doesn't
Possibly.
show it that much. You see the
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
photo though.
Mm-hmm.
And then they also have the last thing, which is a classic breakfast burrito,
Right.
which is a sausage, bacon, egg, cheddar, hash browns, and salsa. So they
Right.
have one that is plant based and one is not. And I would go
Right.
towards probably the classic really.
Mm.
Plant based is okay. It might taste better really. I don't know. So we'll have to figure out when we get to Disneyland.
I'll pass.
It's a little bit of items in that
Yeah.
area, DCA area. They needed another breakfast item place to go to. So
Really? I didn't know that
yeah,
because
they have very little. They have like 5 restaurants in the whole DCA that have
really.
breakfast servings.
Let me ask you this question. Is that for DCA? Can I get my Mickey Waffle?
You can not,
Darn.
but
I'm gonna have such a problem when
if
I
you're
go out
going
there.
right outside of DCA, there is, if you go on a side exit,
Yeah.
it goes straight into the Grand Californian. I'm talking like
Mm-hmm.
5-minute walk from DCA,
Okay. Okay.
and that place serves
Thank
Mickey.
God. I'm sorry, but I love my Mickey waffles. I can eat them.
Yeah,
I usually have to eat them once on a Disney trip.
I believe
At
it's
least
called the
once.
Rose Tavern, if I remember correctly.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, and it's in the
Because
Grand
that's the one.
Californian. Yeah,
Because that's the one based off of Beauty and the Beast, which I want
yes,
to go there
yep,
and
yep,
see it.
yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, go like that. Boom. Oh,
Done.
not there anymore. What I had to do was I
Yeah.
had to not only share the screen,
I
share
get
this
the.
tab,
Yeah.
I had to
Mm-hmm.
share the screen, share the window.
Got it.
That
Hey.
allowed me to log into my other account.
Well,
and
that's
show
good. That's
yes.
good.
That was pretty fun to do.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting food. It's breakfast. A lot of people
Yeah.
don't really like the breakfasts.
Here's the weird thing about
Eh,
me with that and breakfast. The only place I actually eat breakfast is when I go to Disney, believe it or not.
oh,
Normally, I don't.
okay.
I don't eat it at all.
I eat breakfast all the time.
I
Every
don't
meal of my day, really.
because
I always
it's
have some kind of breakfast, but my dad sometimes cooks breakfast.
mm,
Well, okay, I always have breakfast. That means
right.
Honey Nut Cheerios with milk.
Okay.
That's breakfast.
Yeah, I know, but see, but for
That's
me
what I
it
have most of the time. It's a
yeah,
cereal because I
yeah,
have to
but
have
right.
uh, I take pills for helping my knees.
Got
So
it.
yeah,
Got it.
got to do that in the morning.
I understand, and it's just, for me, I don't know what it is about the breakfast at Disney, but it just tastes better. That's why I eat breakfast
Yeah,
at
it does
Disney.
taste better.
It's weird because it's like normally I very rarely eat breakfast at all.
And I noticed at DCA they started
Mhm.
up a new item at San Francisco for
Mm.
breakfast.
Mm.
Now I cannot find the article for that, but I know
Okay.
it is a Mickey shaped hash brown that's toasted so it won't fall off.
Nice. Nice.
It is covered in a glaze that is
Yeah.
reminiscent of something you'd find on a stick,
Yes.
but
Yes.
it
I'd
is
eat it. I'd
it's
eat it.
it's maple glazed.
I'd eat it.
Oh,
I
it
would
is maple.
I
Not
would
really syrup.
totally I would totally eat it.
It's maple frosting,
That's
basically.
fine with me. I'll eat it.
Oh, it is so. It looks so good. That's
I
the one I
know.
do want. I
I
do want to
know.
eat that one.
And
Or cinnamon toast on a stick. Oh, you got to go with the original cinnamon toast on a stick.
definitely different, that's for sure.
Yeah, they have a bunch of those. They're at all the
Um,
small
let
scale.
me ask you this question. Do they have any donuts out there?
Oh yes, they have
And I
donuts.
mean and I mean like the Everglades kind.
Maybe not.
As long as it's a donut, I'm good.
No, wait. They have it inside of DCA because that's a
Okay.
Ghirardelli inside.
Oh, I'm in on that one.
Yeah, Ghirardelli chocolate.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. I don't mind just as
one of
long
the
as it
original stores that first joined in
really.
when Disneyland opened was Ghirardelli, and it's always stayed
You
that
know
one
what?
spot.
Well, you know what my biggest problem is gonna be when I do go out to Disneyland, whenever that's gonna be. It's like I'm so used to World. It's weird. It's gonna be so weird for me because I'm so used to
Here's the
World.
thing, though: if
I
you
know.
go to Ghirardelli and you
Mm-hmm.
ask for it personally, they'll give you one of those Ghirardelli squares for free.
Oh, I love the Ghirardelli
Done.
squares. They're good.
Yeah, they picked their own
Speaking of
flavor,
that, speaking
but
of that, I went to Hershey yesterday.
oh,
I got my free Hershey bar.
oh yes.
Delicious.
Weirdly,
I was in
I
there
also
yesterday.
did too.
When did you go to Hershey store?
Starbucks or Seattle. We
Oh.
were in Seattle itself
Oh, okay.
yesterday. We
Nice.
went downtown Seattle.
And you
We
went to
went to the Hershey
Hershey's?
store. We
Oh,
went to the
nice.
Starbucks store. Oh, of course.
Wait a minute, wait a minute. You just said the magic word, Starbucks.
I know.
I gotta ask, did you go to the
Starbucks Day,
original?
I was there
Did you
at
go to the original one?
headquarters.
Did you go to the original?
I didn't know. I went to
Oh,
HQ.
let me ask this question. So, what were the flavors?
They had cinnamon toast crunch,
Interesting.
frappuccino.
Ooh, that's on the secret menu.
Yeah.
You do realize it's on the secret menu, don't you?
Yes, it
It
is.
is. It is.
They had a taste of the what they called the black stuff.
I have got to get out there and go bananas with the taste test stuff.
And now basically the
Mm-hmm.
taste stuff test, it's a new foam that they might be considering to
Okay.
use,
Okay.
but now they might be able to flavor the foam,
Any new syrups?
and that foam flavor, one of the
Mm-hmm.
black stuff is the
Mm-hmm.
foam. It tasted like black licorice.
Ugh.
Some people might like that.
I do not. Okay.
That's just
It
the flavor they
if
chose.
it
But
was
they
red
said they were in the
licorice,
works of creating a
if
red velvet.
oh,
They're in the
that's it,
works
red
of
velvet. I'm in.
yeah, they're cinnamon toast
Ooh,
crunch foam,
ooh.
vanilla bean cream foam,
Yeah. If they can do,
chocolate foam.
oh my
They're gonna
gosh.
have like 50 different
If
foams
they
that are
could
coming
do,
out of
let
nowhere.
me tell you.
I heard it's
Okay.
gonna be next year that they're gonna try to do that
Okay.
for regular stores.
Well, let me ask you this question: are they going to do a red velvet syrup?
I don't know. And if they do a
I,
red velvet syrup, they could do a
I
red velvet foam with the red velvet syrup.
that would make sense because now I will tell you
I'm sorry, but they're probably gonna make a black licorice drink.
that's fine, but they
I
gotta
won't
make the
drink it.
red. I won't either. I only like red. I'm sorry. I have always liked red licorice.
And they
Don't
also
ask
made
me
a
why.
collaboration with this foam.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to start to put candy pieces with the foam.
Oh, that's it. Give me the red licorice and I'm in.
Skittles.
If they were
They
to do
got
that,
the
I'd be in.
Skittles. Yes, they have a contract
Nice,
now.
nice,
So they're
nice.
doing the
Cool.
deep fried Skittles, the ones that pop.
Yes, the ones
Yeah,
that I need to
those are going to
try
be
so bad.
inside the foam of
Oh, cool.
Starbucks
Oh,
mugs.
that's cool.
So some of
Were
the
they
more
busy?
adventurous flavors might be more adventurous now.
Were they busy yesterday when you went
Oh
to
yes.
Starbucks? Really? Was there a line out the door
Line out the door, out
and
the
down the
hallway,
street?
to the street, and then down the street for about half an hour.
How long did it take you to get in there?
3.5, 4 hours.
What? Oh my lord.
Where else are you gonna drink it?
That's true. That's true.
But
It's very true.
here's the cool thing: is once you get
Mm-hmm.
inside the building, you
Mm-hmm.
basically they made it through the museum part. So you walk through the museum in a line, trying to get to the front of the line to get to a Starbucks.
I love it. What time do they open? I'm not kidding.
They opened yesterday.
Nice.
When was that?
It would
3
be like a
a.m.
3 a.m.
Yeah, and they closed
That was
around.
sick.
Yeah, they closed around midnight.
Wow.
The next day, yeah.
Wow. That sounds like so much fun, honestly.
Yeah. Oh gosh, but I heard it was 3 a.m. I got there around 7 to 8 a.m.
That's not bad. How
and
long?
I was still 4 hour wait time.
It was opening day, so
It was perfect because right
as
when I got
we
done,
yeah,
I was eating a 2 o'clock lunch.
that's not bad though. That's not
Not
bad.
bad, but
Now,
it's pretty
is
horrible when you
headquarters always
consider
crowded?
staying there since 7 a.m. But
Is HQ always like that?
no, because
Really?
this time it was because they had new flavors.
Ah, that's why
And
everybody
tasting
knows.
of the next year's offerings of some
Ooh, anything new coming to the
Ooh,
stores next year?
Skittles cookies.
When are they
Oh
coming
yeah,
out? To
deep
all
fried
the stores?
Skittles in a
To,
cookie
to all the stores?
into all the stores
When?
whenever they put it out.
I knew it. I knew there was a catch.
They
But that's
did
okay.
not release a date, but I was like, I'm debating saying this. I'm
I'm
thinking
thinking
it might be next year, mid to
that's
late,
fine.
maybe Christmas time next year.
That's fine. I'll eat it.
Yeah,
I can't wait to try it.
yeah.
I
Who
haven't
would
had
have
a
thought
cookie.
putting those in cookies though?
People put in
I know. I
people
know.
put other things in cookies.
Oh, have you seen you know how I don't know. I don't think it's called the freeze dry is what they're called, right?
I know. I haven't even tried any of that stuff yet.
So freeze dried Skittles are pretty cool because they pop open. They look like
Yeah.
little popcorn.
I know
things.
what they look like. I just haven't tried them yet.
I have
They looked
seen someone that had freeze dried sour gummy worms.
Ooh. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Let me ask you this question.
Yeah.
Speaking of candy, what about these? These
Oh
would be
yes.
good.
Those could probably be very good. If I remember correctly, I've seen those before and they enlarge, they become bigger.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah, they go like puff up
Nice.
and they become like hard. It's
Cool.
weird. They're
That's cool.
yeah, they're not usually soft, but they're like
Hmm.
a crunch to them. Anyway,
All
let's
right,
go to this
let's go
second
to
article.
Shanghai because I want to see this
I'm getting
frozen stuff.
hungry. I might have
So
to
am
eat right
I.
after this.
I've already eaten, so
Oh my.
well, I had a very late lunch anyway, so I haven't eaten much of anything today, so it's all good.
Here
Mm.
we go.
All right,
Every single dish.
this looks okay.
It
That
looks good.
presentation looks really nice.
Yeah, it's it's very Hong Kongy, I guess you could call it.
Very. It's
Um,
very
um,
nice.
very nice, collected. I guess you can call it very
Now,
collected.
now I'm wondering if you can buy the fondue set
I
while
do
you're
not
there.
know, but if it's
That would be
$60 for that,
that would probably mean that you would get the set as well.
you might get the set with it.
But there's only one problem with that. How do you get it? Well, the only way I would think would be to
Set, yeah, Disney
ship.
can Disney can ship it to wherever you're staying
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
or wherever you want it to go to.
I would have it shipped where I'm at.
No, don't get me wrong, but there's not that much placement of advertisement towards Disney on it.
True,
But
but
it's simplistic.
I
I
like
don't know.
that though. I like it.
Yeah, I'm
I
going
like
back and forth on it,
I
but
like the simplicity of it. That's what I
yeah.
like about it. Mm.
Okay.
All right, let's see what's on the menu.
Okay, the main dining location at World of Frozen in Hong Kong Disneyland is Golden Crocus Inn,
It's
named for the
crocus.
symbol of Arendelle.
Nice.
The
Golden
quick service
crocus.
restaurant features dishes like seafood melody and lamb shank, as well as the chocolate fondue dessert.
Interesting.
That is what the restaurant's going to look like.
It's beautiful
It's
if you look
very
at it.
beautiful.
It's very pretty. I like it.
It almost reminds me of Despicable Me. I'm sorry, but
A little bit.
yeah.
But
Very
remember in the movie.
Scandinavian, really. Almost, yeah,
Yeah.
very Frozen, but
Wait
very
a
Scandinavian.
minute. I just remembered one thing that I absolutely love in Norway. I
Yeah.
wonder if that they brought it over, which is the school bread.
Oh, they might have. School bread could be over here.
I am so hungry for that right
Golden
now,
Compass
honestly.
in the
It's
village
beautiful.
at Arendelle, and that's obviously people walking around.
Absolutely.
That is what Arendelle kind of looks like for
It
anyone
look
that's wondering.
I like it. I really like the costume. I like everything about it, honestly.
A nice little seating area. So this is
Yeah.
I know
It's
this is a
inside.
grab and go restaurant, but it probably helps having reservations if it's a new
Absolutely.
restaurant.
Absolutely. I would say
Interior
beautiful. I like it. It's
themed.
very
Oh, I
pretty.
love that there's Olaf on the corner on the
Where is he?
picture. In
Where
the
is
picture,
he? Oh, okay.
right there,
Oh,
right in
I
the
see
center.
him. Oh, I see
Yep.
him. He's so oh my gosh.
Spin.
Okay.
Man,
Where's
I love the
Marshmallow?
theming.
I
There's
love it.
Elsa and
Look
Anna.
at those pictures. Those are beautiful.
They're beautiful.
So pretty.
Paintings of Elsa and Anna are framed near the entryway,
That's
with
really cool, though.
imaging flowing up the wall. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Aha, there's Olaf.
it's very,
There's
very.
Olaf. I see him.
Yeah, Olaf is better on that.
I
picture.
like this because I love the artwork. It's so pretty.
Oh wow, is that the city?
It looks it to me.
Oh, Arendelle. That's really beautiful.
That's a great idea, and I like all the banners and stuff too.
Yes, I do like the banners. Royal Archive for the
Northern
Queen
Europe.
Elsa's. Oh, okay. So she made
It's beautiful.
when she became queen that she
Yes.
did artwork of her city.
It's beautiful.
Very beautiful.
Let's keep going.
It looks like a traditional Northern European structure from the inside with the
That's
deep
about right. Yeah.
all this and
Yeah, I would have to ask one of my
restaurant.
friends about that. Yeah.
Oh yes, we do like the look of the inside of restaurants. Oh,
I've never noticed that cat before. That's new
I
to
didn't
me.
before. It shows it in this picture too, though.
That's new to me.
What the heck? Who that is that cat?
That's
Who's
what
that
I was about.
cat?
That's what I was about to ask because I'm like, that wasn't in the movie, or if it was, I might have missed it.
Oh, okay. One of the cats from the 2017
Oh,
animated
from the.
short
Oh, I know what it is.
Olaf's
The
Frozen
Frozen
Adventure
Adventure.
looks
Yeah. Okay.
over guest in the eatery.
Okay. Okay. Now that makes sense. Okay.
It does make sense. I'm glad that they're putting
Yeah.
shorts as an ode
I
to.
like that. Now I'm wondering if to put anything from the Christmas one in there.
They could, or
Mm,
maybe they just switch out things at certain times of
maybe.
the year. Yeah,
Not a lot of seating, but that's okay.
franchise inspired items.
All right.
A little
Yeah.
bit. That's pretty. Looks pretty cool. Oh, I like that photo.
That's pretty,
That's
but I like the
pretty.
other ones better.
I hopefully they do this correctly. In at the shops, they might try to sell these artworks.
That would be smart because knowing people like
People would buy
me,
them.
me. I ever
I
showed you my artwork that I got a couple years ago?
think I got you one of them, didn't I? One year.
You got me.
Yes, I did get you an artwork one year.
You did get me an art. What? No, wait
It
a
was
minute.
not Disney. It was from.
No, wait a minute. You got me
It was
something.
Disney. Disney
Oh,
Japan.
yes. I have it somewhere.
It's Hao Mazaki. I don't know
Yes,
that's
yes,
around
yes,
here
yes, 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 yes,
somewhere.
yes, yes. Yes,
Oh,
yes. Yes, it was Miyazaki.
oh, look at that
That is so
cat.
pretty.
It's a pretty kitty.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I love
Look
that
at
horse when she turns into that thing
it's
and
it's
rides it.
beautiful. It's beautiful. Yeah.
Knock, the water
Yeah.
spirit.
That's right. That's right, the knock that comes
That was
out.
from the last movie, really.
That was from Frozen 2. Oh, speaking of Frozen,
Yeah.
while we're on the subject, I read an article that said that there's gonna be a Frozen 3 and 4
Yes, there
coming
is.
out. I can't wait for these movies to come out.
Oh,
There's the
it's going to be
ship.
aquatic theme. So there's
Mm,
Oh, wait a minute. Does
that's the
this mean
ship.
that we could have references to 23 leagues under 20,000 leagues under the sea?
Possibly. I don't know.
Possibly.
Who
They show the
knows?
octopus eating a
Oh
or
yeah.
they could have references to Captain Hook.
They're gonna have to put some in jokes in there somehow.
Yeah.
And I can think of one very important one.
Oh, and then it shows the people from
Yes.
paintings of sailors, and those
Yes.
those ones are from
That's from the first one.
no second one.
Is it? Is it
The
from the
one on
second
the
one?
guy on the left
I
is
haven't seen it. I haven't seen
it's
either
when
movie
they're
in a
in that
while.
mist.
Right, right.
And
That's
he was
right.
one of the leaders that was stuck
That's
inside.
right. That's right.
Yes.
That's right. That's right. That's right. I
I don't
remember.
know about the other two people beside, but they're from the movie
Mm-hmm.
somewhere.
Okay.
Captain Storm Osberg.
Nice.
Yeah,
Beautiful. You know, whoever does this artwork is just
oh
beautiful.
yeah. It's probably the original artist from Disney for this
Absolutely.
movie. They
Absolutely.
they have so many in ties with people like that.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Well, just the details on it is just so pretty.
Yeah, I know. Now,
Ugh.
if they think about what if they sell these, even just the frames themselves,
People would people would eat
freak
this
out.
up. Oh yeah.
People
Oh
would
yeah.
freak out.
Yep.
Oh, that would be where you get your drinks. It looks
That's
like
nice. That's very nice.
it's very very simple. I like it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, look
they're
at
in
that
jail of the
map. I
map.
like that.
Yep. Well, I like that they're showing us what it looks
Yeah.
like on the inside. People eating
Absolutely. Absolutely.
different
Uh,
maps.
I think that they did a really great job with this.
They did a really good job with the
They
theming. They
really
always
did.
do.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
You know, now, believe it or not, do you know what I would love to see in in Epcot?
What?
This,
Oh, that would be
this,
great. Wouldn't
this
it be
whole
nice?
thing would be amazing to do. Because it would actually fit.
Yeah, it would fit. They could also. I don't know how they would make it fit though,
They could do it.
because at the very end is the ride, Frozen the
Right,
ride.
right.
On the
But
very
the,
right hand
but
side,
then you go right. You know.
the right hand side is the shops.
Right.
And the left-hand side is that museum place that is for the Greek gods, if I remember
Right.
correctly.
Right.
So I don't know where they would put it.
No
Maybe take out
idea.
some of the line for Frozen and put it in there
Well,
beside
I
it.
don't know.
I don't know. They need that line for Frozen.
Yeah. Yeah, they do.
Oh,
Okay, here
4
we are at
adult
the menu.
entrees and 1 kid's entree.
Okay.
Of course, there's nuts. They're in Chinese.
Uh, but 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 if you look down, they are in English. So
I think so, yeah.
yeah, but that's
Oh,
okay.
they are, yeah. Seasonal offer.
There we go. There we go. There's the stuff.
Entrees. Bayside seafood melody.
Mm,
238 about $30 from 48 cents US
right.
dollars.
Mm,
Potatoes, brown sugar rolls, which is your which is your, if I remember correctly, that is your school bread.
oh, it might be.
Yeah, and then cream sauce
Right.
with those.
Hmm.
Now, do I see him in that photo?
Mm,
Not really.
no. Let's keep
No,
going
they might
down.
be to the side.
Let's see what
Yeah.
else they have there. But
Okay.
seafood would be right because
Shrimp, oysters, class, salmon, potatoes, green beans, tomatoes, and a cream sauce.
mm,
Does sound good.
mm,
Oh, right there. That's what the bread looks like.
wow.
To the top right
I
on
see
that
it. I see
one
it.
photo. Yeah.
Yeah.
That don't think that's school bread itself,
No,
but
it's not because school bread is a dessert. I do know that for a fact because
yeah.
I've had it. God, that was so good. Now I am getting hungry for that,
Maybe they
actually.
just will keep it in Disney World, Epcot.
Maybe. Maybe.
Yeah, they don't. I don't think they want to transition over as of yet.
Right.
That's what the bread looks like. There we go.
It looks nice, though.
And look, a cinnamon on the outside of it.
It does.
Yeah, a little dusting.
Mm-hmm.
The cinnamon bread isn't your traditional overly sweet dessert type cinnamon offering, as there's just a hint of the flavor. It reminded us of the honey wheat brown bread
Right.
from Outback Steakhouse, which I
Right.
love that bread. If you've ever eaten at Outback
I have
Steakhouse.
ate it Outback once. Let me tell you, that bread's good.
Oh, I love Outback.
I've,
I miss the
I've,
blooming onion.
I've, I
I miss
haven't,
the blooming onion.
I haven't eaten there in a long time.
Yeah, though you might not expect it, the bread does serve a tasty base for the dollop
Yes.
cream chowder-esque sauce, so it's able to be dipped into the
Mm-hmm.
chowder that they had, the seafood chowder stuff,
Mm-hmm.
as the flavors do pair nicely. And it's going to be a
Right.
sweet bread on top of that, a little bit of
Nice.
sweet bread, which is going to be nice. I would use that for the
Nice.
clam chowder probably, just the sauce. You know what I mean? Dip
Right.
it.
Right.
Oh,
Ooh, that looks
cookie,
good.
cookie.
Cookie. Oh, I'm
It
in
looks like
for cookies.
I'm good. I'm down for cookie.
I love
We're
cookies.
This pastry comes with every meal, though it's only listed on the menu for the kids' meal. It's a snowflake shaped and comes cute summer snow day
I
packaging.
like it. I like it.
And it's
I'd eat
really
it.
simple.
I'd eat it.
It looks like the emblem for the
It
Frozen,
look.
which is
Yeah.
the snowflake.
Yep.
I had to think of that. Yeah,
Yep.
that's what it looks like.
Ooh, that looks
That looks
delicious.
tasty.
Yum. I'm hungry.
Yum! It looks like almost like it's like a texture thing.
It does.
For, what you love, really. That's what it looks like.
Oh yeah.
That looks like a waffle mix.
You know, it almost looks like the pizzelle, in a
Yeah.
way. In
Yeah.
a way. I haven't had them in years. I'm
Okay.
hungry. Okay, let's see
Statue
what.
pastry would usually be filled with something like ham or cheese, but this
Okay.
is empty. It has a sweet flavor on the front and end.
You
Okay,
need to
front end, but the
scroll a little
savory
bit because
taste.
all I'm seeing is a snowflake. That's all I'm saying. Okay.
But the textures are like a solid crunchy waffle. We love it, and also makes a nice finish to your meal. I was right.
I'm hungry.
So it tastes like a waffle.
Oh, okay. I can go with that.
The texture, at least. You know,
I'm
the crunch.
hungry. Mm-hmm.
Village chicken
chicken
roll
roll
stuffed
stuff.
ham and cheese
Hmm.
for about $28. It's $27.92. It's
Right.
outside vegetables, mustard cream
Cream
sauce.
sauce.
Uh, let's look at
Hmm.
this.
Hmm.
Oh, the mustard cream sauce is served on the side,
Okay.
which is nice. And
Hmm.
this one has like a pasta kind of thing going on. It looks like.
Looks like it.
I always love that their Fantas always seem taller than ones in the U.S.
I know.
It's funny.
It
Vegetables.
is.
I'm down with eating vegetables. I see the mustard cream sauce. It's in the pan. Here's my
Okay.
question: can we
I
keep the pans with us?
I have a question.
I
How
want to keep
hot?
that pan right there.
Here is something I want to know seriously because when I think about this kind of stuff, how hot is that pan? Because as we all remember,
Oh,
Pizza Hut pans when they were served, they were like piping.
yeah.
I
And
mean, it's
here's
like you
my
couldn't
other
even
thing:
touch it.
how long
Yeah,
is that pan gonna last with that handle?
you're right.
Those things
You're
come off really easy if you use them too much.
exactly.
And that's what I think might happen sooner or later on this plate.
Yeah, and you
Or
want
they might just
pan.
switch over to a different plate.
They
This might be the
might.
team's
They
plate.
might. I don't
Yeah,
know. But
yeah.
we both bring up good points
We love
about
the
the
plating of the dish in the frying pan with the golden symbol on the handle. So golden
nice.
porpoise symbol on the handle.
Okay, okay. Yeah.
I did not see it up there, but oh well.
I don't see it either.
Given that this restaurant is in themed, you would
Right.
expect comfort food, and that's what this meal delivers. That
Mm-hmm.
looks like a great sandwich, by the way.
It looks interesting.
Yeah,
Like, to be honest, I'm not a ham and cheese kind of person anyway.
I love ham and cheese.
I don't like it, honestly. I mean, it's
It
like
looks
I've
like
never been.
almost like it's a croissant roll on the outside, though.
It does look like that. It just a little bit, but
I don't know. Or is that panko breadcrumbs on the outside?
it looks it to me.
What
It
the
looks
heck?
like panko. It looks like it to
Wow.
me.
Panko breadcrumbs.
Now,
It does look
I'll
pretty
be
good.
honest with you. I am picky, as you know, but
Yes, you are picky. It was panko. Look what that looks like.
it does look it to me.
Yeah. Okay, the
Hmm.
cheese roll is nicely melted. The ham is a little hard and chewy, but tastes good. And the chicken is tender and salty. It's well breaded and nicely fried. So, you know what they're saying? There's ham and cheese inside of the chicken.
I know. You know what
And
this
then the
reminds
chicken
me
is
of?
breaded.
Do you
And
want to
then
know what?
that is what that
Do you
is.
want to know what this reminds me of? Honestly, it reminds me of cordon bleu.
It very much
I
cordon
had
bleu,
that
but there's
once,
ham in
and
it.
it was weird.
A lot of people do like that, and that is a different avenue Disney could go.
You're right. You're
Cordon
right.
bleu, French, whatever you
Right.
want to call that. Yeah,
Right. But
very French, I would say.
right. Hmm.
Uh, a bite dipped in the mustard cream sauce elevates the food without overwhelming it, and the
Mm-hmm.
sauce brings a light mustard flavor to the back end. I might be able to eat that mustard sauce then. Sometimes the side mustards are a little bit picky for me because they can be spicy brown mustard,
Let me ask you this question:
but this one doesn't look like it.
Have you ever had yellow mustard, like plain yellow?
Oh yes, I
Oh, I
used
love
to
French's
love.
mustard. Let
I
me tell you
love
something.
honey mustard the best though.
I like yellow mustard, and that's it.
Honey mustard all the way.
Mm.
And I have to be picky with the flavor palette of the honey mustard.
Right.
So I already know the brands I like, which is Ken's. I love Ken's honey mustard.
Me, it has to be French's yellow mustard.
French's yellow mustard,
Has to be.
pretty far up there. Or Heinz. Heinz mustard is pretty good too.
It has to be French's for me.
Ooh, French's. Okay.
Has to be. I
Okay.
love French's mustard. Yellow mustard.
Kind of service mashed potatoes. They are pretty solid, but not tad over, if not tad over salted. So they're a little bit salty mashed potatoes.
Okay.
They aren't watery at all. The vegetables are very oily in a good way. They included tomatoes, carrots, and zucchini, and it's a good dish that we would have again. So the Vegetables are tossed in a sauce, it sounds like, kind of thing.
Mm,
Uh,
I am just like, I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you.
some people would say iffy on it,
Yeah,
And
yeah,
if you do look at it, the mashed potatoes are underneath of the cordon bleu
yeah,
inspired dish.
yeah, yeah. They are.
Um, I do see a lemon there. I would eat it myself. I do like my vegetables. I almost have to have it with every
Here's the
dinner.
thing with me. See, for me personally,
Oh, they're not even saying that there's also shiitake mushrooms in the vegetables. I see them.
yeah,
There's a
yes, yeah,
shiitake.
yep, that's him.
Yep.
See
Long
me,
stem, but yeah.
see. I'm looking at a couple things that
Yeah.
I like, things that I don't like, and it's like this one's a
Right in the center, probably.
actually. I'm actually going towards pass,
Okay.
to be
Well,
honest,
yeah.
because
At least it's
because
a comfort food and not nothing like
yeah,
really out there.
right.
Cordon bleu is starting to become more popular and popular, so I wouldn't put it past Disney to start doing it more.
It wouldn't. Yeah,
More different flavors. Maybe have it so the
I
chicken.
understand. Yeah.
Maybe they have it so the chicken could have some kind of jelly on the inside.
Mm. Too many
Different.
flavors.
I
Too many
don't know.
flavors.
Pepper jelly.
I don't know. Oh. What was that jelly I had at Crystal Palace when they were doing the biscuits? That was some of the best jelly I've
Oh, I
ever
know
had
what
in my
should
life.
be inside of it.
What?
Hollandaise sauce.
Oh no. Mm-mm. That's a
That's
big
what I would go
pass.
towards. A little bit of
Pass.
lemon, a bunch of cheese.
No, thank you.
Oh yes, that's what I would
Pass.
go towards.
Pass. Now,
Innkeeper Special Braised Lamb Shank, 3048.
I'm gonna be honest.
Potato
I do.
puree, roasted vegetables, and beef gravy.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of simple. And the meat is stuck on top of the mashed potatoes. Yet again.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
And that is a brown gravy. A lot of people do like the brown gravy
Ugh.
over the white creamy gravy.
Ugh. God.
And it looks okay.
Can I honestly say that this would be a pass for me?
Yeah. I
Totally
guess it
pass.
was it looked like it was inspired by the
Right.
pork shank that was at the Magic Kingdom when it opened
Yeah.
in 2012.
Yeah.
Eh,
Like it.
pass.
Yeah.
Come on, get towards a good dessert.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Well,
At
you're
least you
not.
get the cookie.
At least you get the cookie.
You get the cookie.
I'll eat the cookies all day long.
Okay.
Let's see what
Ooh.
this is.
Ooh.
I know.
26.35, so it's the cheapest so far offering.
I'll pass on this one.
Forest mushroom poached egg
This
and
this
truffle cream
looks
sauce.
this looks like a the plant based option.
It might be
Mm,
forest mushroom pasta.
I'll pass.
I'll go for it. That
I
poached
will eat.
egg.
I will eat all the cookies. Honestly, I'll be eating the cookies.
You're
Honestly.
like pass over the cookies, and
Oh
I'm
yeah, hand me the cookies and I'm good.
They said this meal is phenomenal if you like mushrooms.
Mm,
There's a lot of mushrooms.
not a fan.
Perfectly cooked, bursting with flavor. Perfectly
No, I would
adds
totally
to the
pass.
saltiness. Yeah, I would eat this in a
I'll
heartbeat.
pass. I'll pass. Okay, sides. Okay.
Prawns cocktail.
No, I'll
A
pass
little
on
bit
this
of
one.
prawns for you.
Pass.
We did see these in an earlier dish. It's a Arendelle meatballs and mushroom cream sauce with mashed potatoes underneath.
I'll pass.
Some kind of red sauce is with it. Looks like ketchup.
Looks at yeah.
Mmm.
No, I'll pass.
They're not advertised. The meatballs come on top of mashed potatoes and with a dollop of, it's a dollop of jam. And we assume the lingonberry.
Interesting.
The mushroom cream sauce is good with the substitute mushroom flavor that adds to the light saltiness to the meatballs. Swedish meatballs you might find from Costco cooked in the oven rather than microwaved.
I would
So
totally
it's a
pass.
higher grade of meatballs as well.
I would pass on this one.
I would eat that probably. Nothing spectacular, but the sweetness of the jam brings
I'll
everything to the
pass.
side dish rather than wonderful.
I'll pass,
Seasonal
honestly.
offer. Here we go.
Okay, now
I made
it
it past
does say
US.
that it is seasonal, so
62.50 US dollars.
including ice
Ice cream,
cream,
fresh fruit,
fruit, and cotton candy.
and cotton candy. Oh,
Now
cotton candy must be those blue things in Florida.
yeah,
Fresh fruit, I can see that as strawberries.
I see
And then
that.
that ice cream is those little ice cream
Yeah,
balls. Yeah.
this I could go for.
This is a seasonal offer, so probably won't be
Okay,
available during the hot summer months. Inspired by the line, and maybe it's a party talking over
for
the
the
chocolate
chocolate
fondue
fondue
sung
sung
by
by
hands.
Hans and Love is an Open door. Yeah, I
Love
know.
is the
I
open
remember this
door.
part. I remember
Oh
this part.
gosh,
Yeah.
yes. Comes beautiful blue fondue pot with the Arendelle fringe and the matching dishes of ice cream, fruit, cotton candy, and it's a little dangerous. Not only is there fire beneath the fondue, it's heated,
Oh,
but the ice cream trays sit on dry ice.
I get it, and I know why. So that way it doesn't melt.
Yep,
Makes
the
sense.
fondue is always warm, and there's a fire in
Yeah.
there. Huh. Well, saying all that, it's probably not going to be a dish that you can take home.
No, no.
Probably not with that.
That's okay.
It
You
does look
know,
tasty though.
it does. It looks delicious, actually.
They don't know what they think of the cotton candy. Is an Americanism or not? The cotton candy pieces were definitely marshmallows.
You know what?
So
Maybe that's to balance the chocolate with the sweet.
it could be, but they said they didn't pair well with the chocolate and other items.
Well, that's okay.
Shoot.
I would just eat it as is, honestly.
There's your berries.
Okay,
I don't
that I
know what
can
the
go.
yellow is, but I know the blueberries,
Blueberries and strawberries.
strawberries.
They look good.
Chocolate isn't perfectly potent. It's
Mm-hmm.
suitable dark chocolate flavor. And if you
Right.
dip the marshmallow ice cream or fruit rather into the pot, the chocolate comes
Okay.
from closer to the fire will have a more potent flavor.
Okay. Okay.
So the chocolate pairs well with strawberries, of course.
Duh. You know.
And it didn't say what those yellow berries were. Whatever.
Yeah. Interesting.
Comes in small balls as the ice cream. Menu doesn't state the flavors. We think we
Oh.
detected vanilla with chocolate chips, and rum raisin.
Okay. First of all, with the chocolate chip, you would see the chocolate chips in it, as well as for the rum raisin, you would see the raisins in there.
You would think so, unless they did it intentionally, where it's almost like
Maybe.
a mystery bite of ice cream.
You know, I kind of like that, but yet I'm like, I don't know. I don't know.
I would like to see it with different flavors of ice cream.
I agree with
Personally,
you. I agree
yeah.
with you. I mean, you know, you could do strawberries and cream. You could do like a whole bunch of stuff on that. Yeah.
And another thing, the ice cream, when they're shaped like that, why don't you already have a stick in the inside of them? A
You're
little tiny
right.
stick that you can dip into the fondue.
You're right. Hmm.
If you're going to do a fondue, do it correctly.
You
Oh,
know,
and it looks like they come with a little tiny poker thing on the left-hand side.
well, that's fine, but if you have more than one person, you're going to need like more than one.
Yeah, probably. And if you look at that correctly, yes.
But I like the presentation of it. I really
the
do. I
ice
mean,
cream is on dry ice, so there will be
yeah.
cold. They will be cold, and it shows it right in
Right.
the photo.
Right. Yeah. But it, see,
Yeah.
okay, let me
Highly
look at
recommend this
yeah.
dessert. Delicious and for cute pictures, and it's fun to share. Ambitious for a kind of service restaurant, but is executed well and adds to the theming.
Right.
And is a highlight for World of Frozen.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Kids meal. We might just have to go from here if we get the cookie still.
Yeah, that's true.
Forced
Yeah,
mushroom
I
pasta, meatballs platter,
you
and a
know,
in a cheaper dish.
honestly, this is gonna be a pass for me.
Probably a
Believe it or not.
pass, but that was the only one for Frozen. Overall,
Um,
oh, uh, Tom from WDWNT tried all of the all
mm,
the Frozen items
yeah.
from Hong Kong
But
Disneyland.
honestly, I'm gonna say
Okay,
this. I mean, honestly, it's
we dived into it.
I'm gonna pass.
I'm gonna pass on most of it. Probably, I
Yeah,
will probably get that mushroom pasta. Does look good.
because honestly,
That's the only
nothing.
thing that I like, and
I'm
I
gonna
wish
be
I would get
honest
the
with
cookie.
you. I'm gonna be
You
honest
might
with
just
you.
have to get the cookie by itself.
You know what? I would just get the fondue as well as
Yeah,
the cookie
the fondue
because
and cake. Why don't they
because
have it?
there was nothing I liked on the menu
Why don't they
except for
have
the
it so that
fondue.
the cookie had a chocolate fondue over it already?
Now that wait a minute, what if you were to dip it in the fondue?
Dip it, dip it. I
That
would
would
like.
work.
I would want like I would tell them I want 5 to 6 cookies, and I want the fondue.
Yeah, exactly. That's all you need. But
Dip
seriously
those
though,
cookies
for the
straight
all
into the
right, all right,
chocolate.
all right. I would say this for the ones who like that kind of stuff, go for it, honestly. But it's
If
up for
this
someone like
is in,
me.
if this is coming to Disney World,
They're gonna. I'm gonna be
I
honest with
know
you.
they might mess it up, but they could make
Here's
it so they would have the fondue pot thing at Disney World.
that wouldn't surprise me.
It wouldn't surprise me, and they would not use
Right?
they would use that French gelato place that has a
Yeah.
really good French ice cream.
Yeah. Over there in the
Yep,
France. Yeah.
yep.
Yeah. There.
You would use those little tiny balls of that.
Right.
Yep, and you could choose what flavor you want. That's what I want.
But I'm gonna be honest with you, okay? For someone who is a very picky
Yeah.
eater, I
It was
honestly
kind of underwhelming. It was, it's like, oh,
it.
we have a new
I'm gonna be.
restaurant.
I'm gonna
I
be
love
a
the
little.
theming. I would just walk
I
around the
like.
inside of the
I
restaurant.
like the theming, but when I was looking at the items, and would explain them to me, I'm like, and for
It's not
and
that kind of food that you like, you
and
know?
and for that amount of money,
Yeah.
honestly, I'm looking at prices now. I understand, that I I get the part, but serving wise, I said it's not a lot.
It's
It
not.
so for
I
me,
would pass on this probably, but
I
you know
would
what? I
totally
would want the
pass.
cookie.
I would
Right?
want the cookie and the fondue would be fine for me. The
Yeah,
fondue,
fondue, and put me in
seriously,
the
that would be
next.
a good dessert place, actually.
Yeah,
If
point
you
me in the
really think
direction
about it.
of where to eat.
Yeah, bingo. Just give me the fondue and just give me the cookies and I'm good.
Yeah.
So I think
Could
the
Here's a consideration. Could
go ahead.
they start having like a different frosting that they would put on the outside of that
That
cookie?
would be smart. That would be smart,
Like
especially
half a half
now.
and half cookie,
Yeah.
half
Mhm.
frosting and half not.
Yeah.
And then Disney World already has frosting on a bunch of their cookies
Yeah,
anyway,
they do. Yeah, they do.
especially if it's a waffle cookie, which this sounds like it is.
Well, give me the waffle cookie and I'm good to go. Thank you very much. Have a
Yeah,
nice day.
waffle cookie.
But seriously, though, I think that I
That cookie needs to
understand.
be, if they're going to put with that much frosting, though, they need to put it on a stick.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But it has to be a stick
Oh,
that won't break the cookie.
I want
That's
some
another.
like frosting that's like flavored, maybe. Can I see? Could we see like a
You know
maple,
what? You know what? That would be
maple
good. You could
frosting,
do. You could do maple.
honey frosting, honey butter frosting?
Yeah. You could do a
They could
lemon.
stuff them
They could do
if
them with
they know how to
jelly.
do it correct. Oh, make
Jelly.
a cookie
Make it.
whoopie pie.
Make it like a Linzer cookie. That would work.
Two of the cookies,
Yeah. Put them
ice cream in
together.
the center.
Yeah. Exactly. Ice cream sandwich. Boom. Done.
Done with the frozen theme.
Yeah.
I'm
I
done.
mean,
I'm
come on.
happy with that.
Uh,
Or make a
okay.
macaron.
Okay. All right. Honestly, I am gonna look at this from a price point.
Yeah.
If you're spending that much money
Yeah.
for what I saw,
Yep.
that's not worth it to me.
Only
It's
thing that
not
looked
worth the
worth
money.
it to me, weirdly, is this. I would just go there and order from the kids' meal.
Not even that.
I
Not
would.
even.
It's $13.
Not even that
Roughly
appeals to
half
me.
portion, but you know what?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But for me personally, I need to get bang for my buck, and
Yeah.
from what I'm seeing,
Have you
and
ever had IKEA meatballs though?
nope,
Oh.
no, nope,
You
never
don't like
have.
meatballs at all, or do
I
you?
love meatballs. I love them.
I swear, if you go towards IKEA, go towards the meatballs
Okay.
because they have Swedish meatballs. Those are
Mm.
they're better than any meatball you've ever tasted.
I
I can
beg to
put it on
differ
the list.
because my mom makes great meatballs, and I absolutely love them.
I know. I've
Mm.
got a saying is Mama better watch out.
But seriously, though, I think, and believe me,
And I
I
think
think the
that's what
one
they're going towards.
I understand that, but it's just when I was looking
I
at
don't
it,
know.
I, it did. I'm like, for that much money, and there's not a lot of options. Okay,
There's not enough a
one,
lot of
there
options.
are not a lot of options. Period. And I'm like, and then
It
with
might
the
be
food,
because it might be seasonal though.
let me
They
ask you
might
this
be have
question
more
too,
offerings in the seasonal, which
because I
means
just thought of this too. What about food allergies too?
food
That's a
allergies. They
that's
had
a big one.
nothing
That's
in the list for food allergies,
that's what I'm saying. It's like,
except for maybe the mushroom risotto, which was plant based.
that,
Maybe,
but you know i- that
maybe
if you do have food allergies, you gotta watch
you got to
this
watch
kind of
that.
stuff.
Disney World's really good with that, but I don't know about
Yeah, I don't know how the
any
other
of the
parks
other
are, honestly.
parks
See,
personally.
see, see. I'm also coming from it as a
Disney
picky
World does
eater.
great with that, and
Oh my gosh,
Disney
yeah.
Cruise Line does great with that.
DCL, I know, does great. With
Yeah, they
as
show
you told
everything
me,
for dietary regulations and all that too.
even for picky eaters like me,
Yes,
who are
really.
very picky about what they like.
Download the Disneyland app. Go see it for yourself.
I have it. I already have the Disneyland
The
app and the
Disneyland
Disney
app,
World,
and you just
and
you
I have
click on
all of them.
the Disneyland app. You click on the maps, and you click
Mm-hmm.
on the rest. You sort by
Oh,
restaurant
nice,
and click on it.
nice,
It'll
nice,
show you the regular menu and the dietary menu
nice,
underneath of it
nice. Because
for every restaurant.
I will say this, as someone who knows people who do have food allergies, it's
Yes.
gonna be now with a menu like that, there is possibly zero. And
I think the
some
pasta might have been meat, no meat. The mushroom pasta.
that's but
That's the only
if
thing I've seen that was maybe
but
that was a vegetarian meal, and that's it.
buddy but the person may be allergic to mushrooms, so there goes that right out the window.
Oh, that's out the window. Then you might be able to
Hmm.
get a side of vegetables, and that's it.
For that
I
amount,
my
see,
my
I'm
mom has had
looking.
some of that instances with Italian restaurants because she can't have most pasta.
That's right.
What does Italian restaurants serve?
For the
Pasta.
most part, pasta, except for
Well, you know
chicken
what
parm.
she got was
What'd you get?
broccoli with uh, blue cheese mixed in with it.
Interesting.
It was
Now,
pretty good.
what?
Yeah,
Let me ask you this question.
it was like a side dish. You wouldn't have to.
What
She didn't have to
about
pay as much.
the chicken parmesan
Pasta.
without it?
Oh,
That's what I'm
well, without the
saying.
pasta, well,
Yeah.
she could maybe, but it also matters on
Oh,
what's cooked with
Oh,
it
I
because
see.
she can't have canola oil
Really? That's interesting.
at all.
Wow. That's got to be
And
hard.
what does 90% of people use for deep frying anything?
Canola oil,
Canola oil.
for the most part.
It's
For the
because
most
it's the
part.
cheapest option.
Right.
She needs to go to places or find places that don't do it in
Mm.
canola oil or have an option to not do it in canola oil.
That's kind of
She
tricky.
found some, but
Good.
Disney World, not Disney World, Disney Cruise Line did fantastic with that. They
Wonderful.
basically switched out the
Nice.
deep fry sauce from
Nice.
canola to olive oil.
Nice.
Oh yes,
That's good.
I swear it tasted better. It costs more.
But that's okay though, because
Yeah,
because you know what you can have and what you can't. Blah blah
exactly.
blah.
She brought basically the list of things she can't have. She can't have any kind of citrus. She can't have any kind of canola oil.
Interesting.
She can't have any kind of tomatoes paste or anything tomato related.
Well,
Most
there
no
goes another chicken parmesan right there.
most nuts she cannot have except for like one or two different nuts. I believe
Wow.
Brazil nuts is one of them she can have.
Wow. Wow.
So that takes away a lot of desserts too.
It does.
Um, yeah,
Wow.
and she had a list with her. She basically took it out of her pocket. It's one of those lists that went.
Yep. I get the point. I get the point.
This is my allergy list.
Wow.
She did not have one outbreak or
Good.
rash
That's good.
throughout the whole cruise.
But now
And they found imitation. Here's the thing, though. They
go
even
for it.
found. You know how she can't have egg yolks
Mm-hmm.
at all.
Wow.
That's most.
That's
bread,
mostly in
really.
everything.
That's mostly in everything that has bread.
Yeah.
And she cannot have butter by itself.
Oh boy.
So they found a plant-based butter substitute
That's amazing.
on the ship while she was on it.
That's amazing.
And used that, and she got
Good.
no rash from it.
Good.
And she was happy.
Good. I'm glad.
Yeah,
I'm
she
glad.
was happy throughout the whole cruise. She's all like, okay.
Now
I got
with this, let me ask you this
her
question.
allergies, there's more than 10. It's more than her fingers can count.
Let me ask you this question. If your mom was to go to this menu, what
she could not,
correct?
She could not eat there.
That's what I'm saying.
She can't even have chocolate.
That's exactly what I mean. I mean, it's like, with somebody who has that many allergies, no matter that's got to be hard.
It's gonna be hard. Disney does pretty good. She stayed at Disney World before.
Good.
And she likes the restaurants that at least tell you what plant-based options.
That's good. That's good because I've been noticing even at the festivals, there have been a lot more plant options because of this reason.
Oh yes,
and that's a good thing.
Impossible meat.
Yeah. I've had Impossible burgers before. I've had Impossible burgers before. And they're pretty good.
My first attempt at trying Impossible meat was really good. It was at Disney World, and they had a plant-based bratwurst with sauerkraut on top of it.
Yeah.
Oh, and yellow mustard.
Well, I have actually had Impossible with the chicken nuggets before.
Oh.
And they're okay.
Okay.
They're all right.
Pretty good.
Yeah. But it's just
there's some few options. I'm glad.
But do you see my point though with this? Yeah.
Here's my question. Yes, it's only to the 6th, or 6th of this month. So that's probably the whole menu. Very short.
Is it gonna work?
Would that mean that seasonal items could be more towards this restaurant?
Let me ask you this question:
like popcorn buckets?
I know what you mean.
This would.
But here's the other thing too with this: is it gonna work with a very limited menu? Because
very limited menu. We'll see.
As you know, Disney people are very I like options.
They were kind of adventurous with this menu. They went, almost everything had some kind of gravy, something with it.
True.
So they went more towards what Arendelle would serve.
That would make sense on that.
And that's what Swedish Alps-ish
that's
area.
True. That's true.
And that's why they went with the
And I'm not trying to knock it, honestly. It's just the way that I think about food,
I
it's
have to
like,
see what they thought of
yeah,
the meatballs. If they compared
yeah,
it against IKEA, I could
yeah,
go towards them.
yeah. But, for me, myself personally, this place would be a hard pass.
You do like meatballs, you said.
I do like meatballs, but I like them with nothing. In other words, it
Oh,
has.
you
See,
don't
for
like
me,
spaghetti and meatballs?
I do like it, but my spaghetti and my meatballs have to be separate. There cannot be any kind of sauce on
Oh,
it,
I used to eat
period.
like that.
I am not kidding you.
So
I am not kidding
do
you.
you
I
like
am.
stew?
No. Absolutely not. No. I don't.
I've grown to
this is
like
how
stew.
meticulous
I
I am
used
with
to
this
be
stuff.
like that a lot when
Okay.
I was younger.
Okay. Me, honestly, when I went to Disney and I had my blueberry bacon pancakes with
Oh
the
yeah.
sausage at Yacht Club at the Allen Compass. What I did was I had the pancakes first, then I had my sausage.
Here's my question.
Go.
Disney World, the
Yeah.
100th anniversary is winding down. Okay.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
What are they going to do right afterwards? They already know the
Uh,
fireworks show a little
Festival
bit.
of the Arts. Oh,
Festival of
wait
the
a minute. They're
Arts.
doing the new show at Epcot.
They're doing the new show at Epcot, and
Right.
I believe they have a new fireworks
Ye-
forever show at Magic
yes.
Kingdom,
I believe so, yeah.
something like that. What are
Mm-hmm.
they going to do for like it's a
For,
hundred, so they'll probably just wind down and do nothing.
that's
They'll
gonna be weird.
leave it to simmer
That's gonna be weird though, because we've been doing anniversaries now
for
for
2 years.
yeah,
Two
because
years straight was the 100th anniversary.
we had the 50th.
Really, officially coming up
Mm-hmm.
coming up next year, it's going to
You're
be
right.
103
You're right.
years
You're right.
for Disney.
Well, the 100th. Well, wait a
Lasted
minute.
2 years.
Well, wait a minute.
The 100th celebration lasted 2 years.
Wait a minute. In
If you think about it.
2000, well, wait a minute. An anniversary is going to be coming up in 2 years, which is going to be Land.
Yes, it will be.
It's going
In
to be
1970, Disney
one.
World was 1978, right?
No, 1971.
1971. Oh,
Yes. Yes.
well, that's going to be a little bit.
But, here's the thing.
What
Wait a
was
minute.
Disneyland? 1950,
1955.
55.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So
So that's
Disneyland,
coming up.
oh, that's
That's
what they'll
coming
do.
up. That's
That might
coming
be a
up.
thought. They're going to
That's
let
coming up.
Disney World simmer. To let it
Right.
not have a big festival all the time,
Well,
except for Epcot. It will always have a
yeah,
festival, don't get me
of
wrong.
course, of course.
But other lands will
But
not probably have
they
something
need to
big.
start thinking about how they're going to celebrate their anniversary soon,
And
because
then what's going to happen
that's
is
going to be
they're
next
going to let that
August.
slow play.
Yeah,
And then Disneyland's going to have the festival
correct, because
in
they're
a
going to
few
have their
years.
birthday. Well, it's
They
going to
have their
be in
birthday
two
coming up.
years. Yeah,
So
which
let's
is
say
6, 7, 8,
1950.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0, 1, 2. It's going to be their 70th in
70th
2 years.
anniversary of Disney.
That's going to be interesting.
They'll probably have a festival.
I wonder what they're gonna do for it.
I heard that they're trying to bring back the electrical light parade. They
You know
haven't done
what?
that in a
I
while.
heard they were gonna bring it back to World.
Yeah,
I thought they were
they're
gonna do it to
bringing.
World.
There's going to be more than one. Put it
Oh
that
yeah.
way.
Oh yeah.
I'm hoping there's going to be both.
Mm-hmm. But seriously though, it's gonna be
Here's a thought though.
go.
What if they celebrate Disneyland's anniversary at Disney World?
They might
They
bring
might.
some of this stuff,
They
but
might.
Land's gonna go all out for it.
Oh
I
yeah,
know it.
Land's going to go all out. But Disney
Land
World
is
will have
gonna
a
be.
little festival for
Oh
the
yeah.
70th
They might.
anniversary of
They
Disneyland.
might, but I doubt it, because Land was the first one. Was the first park opened.
Or Disney World could go into like a different festival, not really festival, but be like remembering the years kind of thing.
They've already done that, I think. I don't know
They have done it a little bit
cause,
for
cause the
the
60th of
plushes.
were
I know they
right.
did it for the plushes for like
Mhm.
remembering
Yeah, the movies.
anniversaries of
Mhm.
the movies, but they
Yes,
haven't
which
done it
they
for like
just
a
did.
festival
Which
for
they just did this year with their entire with the decades of the collections
yeah.
that they
But
did all
could they
this
do
year,
it
which
just
was
for more than just that? But could they do it for
you
food?
know what would be interesting? The problem is that World isn't gonna get another anniversary. Oh,
No.
well, wait a minute.
Ooh, maybe.
Animal
Imagine
Kingdom
if
just
they could have like a red carpet kind of event for like a movie that comes out.
well,
But
the
they just
last
miss Wish. Don't get me wrong.
the last one was Peter Pan, which is this year.
Yeah.
Peter Pan was the anniversary this year. So that was 50, 60, 70 years.
Yeah.
Yes.
Have you got to see the new movie yet?
No, I haven't seen it
It's
yet.
in theaters. It'll
Is
come
it
out in
good?
Disney Plus sooner or later.
Is it? I mean, I've
I
heard
have not
really
got to
good.
see it.
I've heard really good reviews on it.
I
Honestly,
heard it's pretty good.
yeah.
Didn't do that good on box office though.
Makes
It went
sense.
kind of low.
Well, here's another thing people were saying about the movie too. They are confusing it with Disney Cruise Line.
Oh yeah,
That's
I
what I've
could see
heard.
that.
Yeah, because I'm
They
like,
named it the
okay,
same exact name,
yeah. I
which is
wonder if there's.
interesting.
I know, but honestly, for this restaurant, I would give it a hard pass. I really would.
Now, if they made a,
Unless they were to expand the menu.
when was Disney Cruise Line started up? That's a thought too.
1990. Ooh, what did DC? Wait a minute. It started in the 90s.
Yeah, it did. It
Cause
was,
I
but remember that started Disney Cruise Line. It was
1995
wasn't it the Little Red Boat at one time? At one a
was
really long
some.
time ago.
That was years ago.
Yeah,
I have no idea. But seriously though, I would. Well, what?
Festival
Well,
on
wait a
the
minute, Richard. Wait a
Seas.
minute. Wait a minute. They just had their 25th. They just
Yeah,
had
they
their
just had their
25th.
25th, I think.
Yeah, so it's like, you know,
I don't
it's
know.
like, it's gonna be weird not having anniversary
Oh,
stuff.
you know what they're gonna do? They're gonna tone it down, but
They
at the
might.
same time, they're gonna finish up the construction at Epcot.
Yes,
Everyone
and
is saying hallelujah, by the way.
amen.
Then they're gonna
Me
start up.
included.
They're gonna start up in the construction at Animal Kingdom.
Yeah, because that needs. Yeah, because they need to
That
get
needs
started on that.
retheming.
I know what they need to do. They need to finish up Epcot, and then they're gonna go over there and start
Yeah.
working on it.
Yes.
Because here's the thing. The statue is already in place. They just need to do the ceremony and everything.
Yeah, they do.
I did see the picture of it. It looks really
It
nice.
looks really cool. I want to be there
I
as
want to have
soon
my
as
picture taken with
possible.
it.
I can't wait.
Absolutely.
So
I know. I know. But here's my question though.
yeah,
How long is it going to take to get Animal Kingdom done? I'm thinking the next 2 years at least.
could be a few years.
At least because yeah, because they're going to be redoing the whole thing.
We're doing the whole thing,
My question
but it's
is
retheming to well the biggest thing
yeah,
is
I know. They're actually using three things. It's going to be
the
Zootopia, Indiana
elephant in the
Jones,
room, which is not the Zootopia part, but it's going to be the
the Indiana Jones part.
Indiana Jones. But
Because
but
here's the
they already
thing.
have a ride system that is set
Correct.
aside. That is the
Yeah.
same exact ride system as Dinosaur.
Let me ask you this question though, because nobody has mentioned it. Are they going to move Indiana Jones from studios
I
over
heard
to
that.
Animal Kingdom? Are they going to move it?
I heard. Well, not the that's spectacular
Yeah,
probably
that
not.
thing. Yeah.
They
But I
might
was just
really. That would be a nice area to
that
do
would
a
yeah.
stage show
Mhm.
for what would be right there. Star Wars
Muppets.
probably.
Muppets.
Muppets or Star Wars.
I'd say Muppets.
Because Star Tours is right beside it.
True, it is.
Muppets is on the exact opposite end.
True. So well,
You get
it'd
what I
be.
mean, though? It could
I
get you
get
more.
what you
Okay,
mean.
let's go with Muppets doing Star Wars. There we go.
Now that's a compromise I can go with.
I'll agree to that.
I like that. But seriously though, I think that you know it's gonna be
I want to
interesting.
see. I want to see Miss Piggy as Queen Amidala.
I want to see her as Leia.
I
She,
don't know who would she be. Queen
Leia,
Amidala, Leia.
Leia, Leia.
She would
Totally
have
Leia.
Queen Amidala, which had the buns.
Yeah, I know. No, Leia had the
No.
buns.
Oh yeah.
Leia had the buns. Amidala had the white.
Or she could be Ahsoka
True.
because she could have those things going down her neck, blue.
The possibilities are endless with this one.
Yes.
But seriously though, I think that I really think that now
She would probably be Leia because that would allow Kermit to be Luke Skywalker.
bingo. But then who would play Chewbacca?
Um,
Sweetums.
Fozzie.
I was thinking more of Sweetums.
Sweetums or Fozzie?
Yeah.
Fozzie Bear. That would be funny.
Oh my god, yeah. But seriously though, I think that the now from the outside, the restaurant looks nice. The inside looks nice.
It looks so nice.
But it's the food that's like really
It's an inside item restaurant also.
all right.
You don't have to sit in the rain.
Right. That's true.
That's a big plus.
As well as in the summer when it gets hot, you'll be in air conditioning.
Yep. Air conditioned.
So okay. If you were to rate this from a 1 with that a 5-star, knowing what we know about it.
1 to 5 stars.
Well, what would you rate it?
3.
Me?
Nice solid 3.
3.
Yeah.
I would do 3 because
I could see people liking this kind of food. Disney has not tried it, but Disney has known to be a bit on the adventurous side. When
that's true, and that's fine.
And
that's fine.
Show maybe they might show a menu that is extended at some time that shows plant-based options.
I agree.
Allergy related.
I agree with that 100%. I think that they need to see what the clientele is as well.
That's true. They might not be big on that.
Bingo.
Over there.
I mean, it's just I'm trying not to knock
I'm amazed that they already have a Chinese Beijing. It's China. They already have a Chinese restaurant. It's down in Main Street, China, Beijing.
Right.
So they couldn't really go with a competitor to that restaurant.
True.
They had to go towards.
I understand what they were going for. I get it.
Yeah.
But for me now, as you know, I rate things on like.
I'm picky, but I do love my Swedish meatballs.
I'm picky.
Almost indulgent for me.
I almost give
would go towards the meatballs. Probably, I would get an extra of meatballs and put it on top of my mushrooms, and that would be it.
I'll pass. I'm telling you. I am like the pickiest person.
Okay, I'll get that. I won't have no dessert, and I'll have that one little cookie, and I'll let you get the fondue.
Give me the cookie and the fondue, and I'm good. Thank you very much. That's all I need.
Like I said, we need like 6 or 7 different cookies.
Could
somehow.
you imagine us?
We would be dipping the cookies into the fondue that's warm or hot.
Yeah, well, But seriously, though, I think I understand what they were going for.
Yeah.
And I get it. Okay.
Yeah, I do get it.
The artwork looks great.
And I did notice that the Shanghai release, when we were talking about earlier, Shanghai released their menu for Zootopia.
Yeah.
And it
looked good. That looked good.
Now, cool.
But Do you see the difference between the two?
Yes,
Shanghai
because
had more options,
Shanghai had more options,
right? And there was
and it was a
more,
better restaurant,
right?
in my opinion. The theming, really,
Mm-hmm.
in my opinion, the
The
theming was
theming
better
looked
at
great.
Shanghai.
Absolutely. I
Uh,
mean, I
That's
mean,
only because
as
there
big
was
as the
no
Frozen.
there was no reference to a restaurant in Frozen.
You're right.
They had to make it all the
You
way
know
up.
what's interesting though, Richard? Speaking of that, and you just brought up a good point.
And Shanghai already had a reference for it.
If you remember
Zootopia the movie
in Frozen,
had it.
well, all right, in Love is an Open Door, there
Love
were
is an
only
open
there
door.
were only desserts. There was not.
Words.
So for me, I was going on the assumption of it being a dessert place.
Oh, could they have put Carmeluce or Carmelkufa?
Caramel Couche.
Carmelkuche. Carmelkuche.
Yeah. But that's in Germany.
That's in Germany, but
Yeah, I know. And they
I
mentioned
don't know.
chocolate.
That's the question. Where was Frozen really themed? I thought it was the Swiss Alps,
I
but
thought, now for me, I thought it was Norway because the ride's in Norway.
oh,
That's the
but there's
thing.
no Swiss Alps land.
True, there's no Switzerland. You're right. Hmm,
It's a different thought.
dang.
Yeah,
We're going deep in this one.
yeah. I
But
know Arendelle was based upon.
I thought it was Norway. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Do you remember on the
Do you remember the
coronation day?
movie Princess Diaries?
Yes, I love that movie.
What about the second one where they're at the Christmas?
You're right.
That was Swiss Alps.
Now wait a minute. Do you remember in the first Frozen movie at the coronation
Yeah.
who was singing up top? That was a Disney in joke. Do you want me to tell you
I
what
don't
it was?
remember who was singing that.
It was the Voices of Liberty.
Oh, okay.
That's who it was. It was the Voices of Liberty, which I thought very interesting way to do it.
Huh.
Yeah, and I knew it.
Well, they did make it so Frozen Land was. They're
I
saying
like it. I like
I
it.
like
Believe
it.
me.
Here's my thing. Yes,
Go,
they went towards the Swedish menu.
which is
They're
fine.
given hints that it could be a Swedish themed
Which
town,
is fine with me.
which is fine. But why wouldn't you just make a whole different
You're right.
menu, a whole different
You're right.
restaurant that
You're
has
right.
food that no one's tried before?
You're right.
Now, this is food that is, yes, it's comfort food for Sweden that they did put
Absolutely.
out.
Right. And I understand that. Believe
And I
me, I
understand
do.
that,
I
but
get it.
they could transition towards a whole different menu.
That's what I'm
Hopefully.
wondering. That's
That's
what I'm wondering.
that's what I'm
Because
hoping.
I know, because to
I
me,
want it Arendelle themed. So yes,
wait
they
a
need to
minute.
have a bakery on the outside, which is where
Let
you
me,
get all those treats, by the way.
bingo. Wait a minute. You've been
But
on the Wish,
that's
right?
a walk up though. Right beside it would be a
Let me
restaurant.
ask you this question honestly. Now, you've been on the Wish, right?
Yes.
Have you done the Arendelle show?
Yes.
What's on that menu? Seriously.
It is
What's
a lot of what we just got basically looked at.
oh shoot.
It's very Swedish inspired, it seemed like, yeah.
Okay, because here's a
But the
question.
thing is,
What if they were
they
going
had a
towards
singing
I know.
they had a singing Elsa,
I
which
saw
basically
singing
made the
Elsa.
whole room
Yeah.
from the outside turn
Yeah.
blue.
Mm-hmm.
So
I've
it
seen
was
it. I've seen it in
an
videos.
experience.
And I've seen Olaf coming by.
And I seen Olaf.
Yes, and was Oaken as well.
Hello.
Yoo-hoo! Big summer blowout.
Yoo-hoo.
Woohoo! Big summer blowout.
Yeah, big summer blowout.
I love. Oh my gosh, that scene is just so funny.
Um,
But would they be see? And this would be my see.
and what's the cool thing about this though? At
Mm-hmm.
that thing,
Yeah.
that restaurant, I
Yes.
got to go there twice, and they
Let me
had
ask.
two different shows. One of them
Okay.
was centered towards
Right.
which is Frozen,
Right.
obviously,
Right. And the
and the
other
other
one.
show was centered around Brave.
Interesting.
They had a violinist
Yes, I've
on the
seen it.
ship,
I've seen it.
and she was
I've seen
fiddling
it. I've
away.
seen it.
Oh my
I've
gosh, it
seen
was
the
such a
video
fun
of it. I've seen the video of
experience.
it.
And then
Yeah.
she did something I have not seen on video before, though. She
What's
was
that?
walking around the whole
I've seen
restaurant
that. I've
with the
seen that.
kids following her.
I've seen that. I've seen the video of
And
it.
they were playing like they were on the violin. It was
Yeah.
so cute.
But let me ask you this question. Now, if
Not
I
my
were to go
favorite restaurant themed.
see,
Not the best,
so
not the worst.
so
Weirdly
I
for me,
wonder.
the
I
worst for me for
Yeah,
theming is the
yeah.
one that's been there the longest because it hasn't really been changed.
Which is
Uh Beast's Enchanted Garden,
oh, you mean the Enchanted Rose?
Enchanted Rose. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. It has theming.
Mm.
Yes, the flowers kind of do open up. It's just
I
it
want to see
might
my
need
clock
something
for
new
crying
and
out loud.
pizzazzy. You need to see maybe like not being on the outside, maybe being on the inside where you can see Cogsworth at some time point or time.
Believe me, I would be the first
You would
thing
hear
I would.
me. Maybe they might need to have a Cogsworth and Lumiere walk around. Meet and greet.
If I were to see Cogsworth, I would die. I'm not kidding. If Cogsworth and Lumiere were to come
Oh,
out,
if they're gonna do that,
if
they need to
you know what,
have
they should do that. You
they
know
should
what?
do you know
Have
they should
all the
do the
characters come out.
they should do the sequence that
Yes.
had but bring
Do the
Cogsworth
be our
in
guest
with
number.
Lumiere, but
Do
also
the
have
be
all the original people for that song. The
be our guest number.
be a guest, be a
The
guest.
problem is, well, there's one. Well, actually, there are two people who are no longer with us who did both the voices of both.
That's true, but they're making new
Jerry
movies.
Orbach, he did Lumiere, and David Ogden Stiers,
Well,
may he rest in peace, did Cogwood. But
didn't
it,
wasn't there new people already in the new movie that was different voices for those?
in the short, yes, because the guy who did Cogsworth was perfect.
Yeah,
I
that's what
like
they need to
him.
do then. They need to
But
use the new people.
here's the thing, though. But you
Oh,
have to
Mrs.
do the.
Potts too.
Oh, yeah.
I damn it.
I know. Nobody can replace
Damn
that
it all.
one. I know it. I just thought of it, and I'm like, shoot. I knew that I was forgetting somebody, and then you just mentioned it, and I'm like, crap. Who would do?
Well, I want to see
Well,
Mrs. Potts and Chip run around in the stage too.
wait a minute. There is one other character you're missing. Actually, two.
The feather duster.
Yes,
What is
her.
her name
Well,
is?
yeah. Her.
I
The
believe
wardrobe.
Lumiere's girlfriend, if I
The
remember correctly.
wardrobe. You need the
The
wardrobe,
wardrobe.
as well as the doggy.
Yeah. But I want all of them to start singing around, dancing, and then afterwards say that whoever is eating at the restaurant is able to have a one-on-one meet and greet
Oh, I
with
would.
whoever you want.
Oh, me.
There we go.
I would be like Cogsworth all the way.
Yep, you wouldn't even probably eat there that much. You just have a little snack. You'd be like, I'm waiting for him to say that the Cogsworth is there for this.
The look on my face would be priceless because I would be like, get him over here because I'm ready to do this because I wanted to do this for years
And
because
you probably get to hug him.
oh, I would not
Yeah.
let go, honestly. I would not. But here's the thing. If Lumiere is there as well,
Yeah.
you have to stand next to Lumiere. I get to stand next to Cogsworth. That would
That's
be a
true.
picture. That would be a picture, honestly.
Oh, they need to also have. Oh, I don't know how they're gonna do this.
What?
The stool, the dog,
That's what I'm saying. How they gonna do? How they gonna do that?
animatronic.
Unless they were to figure out how to. Wait a minute. In
Could they make
Aladdin,
the animatronic move like that?
somebody in the Broadway show, and I know this, plays the carpet.
Yes, they do.
So
Yeah.
that's what you need for the.
Yes.
That would be kind of cool.
What if they made an Aladdin themed restaurant somewhere?
They might be doing that on the new ship.
They might be, but I want them to do that. No, I'm sorry, but take away the it's in
Say it.
Magic Kingdom, isn't it?
Yeah,
And then they have that meet and greet that's never used.
you got it.
Restaurant
Duh.
Aladdin.
Wait a minute. That would be perfect for
It's
Aladdin.
right there. It's right across from
And
this
what you could actually
this
do.
spinning yeah.
Yeah. Well, you know what? You can move. You can actually move
That
Morocco
was the
over
flying
there.
carpets right there too.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love. Believe it or not, I haven't been on the flying carpets because when I went, they weren't operating. If I remember
I
correctly,
went
I
on
think
Dumbo.
I went on the Carousel of Progress.
Dumbo.
That was
Oh,
that was open.
Astro Orbiters. I went on.
I've never done it.
It's the same thing. It's just
I
on
know.
top of a building.
That's fine with me. Okay. I literally want to do this. You, me, and Dave, all three of us have to go on Space Mountain. I would be
Oh,
screaming my head off because I've never been on it.
yeah. We need to figure out. All three of us, need to be at Disney World at the same time.
That would be tough because now with
It'd be
me,
tough,
I have
but if we figure
now.
this out, and
Now
Dave
I
and
will.
or me were streaming,
I will tell you
we
this.
could have so much fun.
Oh my god!
We
Could you
would
imagine? Oh
close
my god!
down the park.
And Dave would be like, "Oh god, none of their spirit jersey." I'm like, "Yes, I'm buying it." I'm telling you, that would be so much fun.
Why don't they
But
make it so the spirit jerseys are customizable?
if they were to do
Have it
that,
for the
I
hats.
would.
They
If
have
they
it
were
for
to,
the hats. They
if
have that little
they,
sewing machine that
if
makes sure
they
you have
were
your
to
name on the
do
back.
that, I'd be spending some money.
I wish they would do that.
I know.
I want them to do that.
Here's the thing.
Being able to customize either shirts, spirit jerseys, or whatever you want to put in there. Counting
Yeah.
pants. I want to.
I know.
Goofy
Oh my
sewn
god.
onto the my bottom of my jeans.
Do you want to know what I would want? Honestly, Cogsworth.
Cogsworth.
Well, here's the thing. I would want them to do Cogsworth, Cruella from
You can
the live action.
if you ask the.
You can do that.
You can do that for the
Really?
hats.
Oh, but I don't wear hats. That's the problem with
It's the ears that have
it's
the
the
little.
it's the it's the ears, yeah.
The
Mm-hmm.
ears that have the
The
thing
ornaments.
on top of your
I
head.
know you can do it as well. I know that you can get the ornaments done as well.
You can get the ornaments done. I wish they would do that for plushes. I want them to be able to put that on plushes.
FIGME. Do you want to know what I would put on a figment? FIGMENT. We see things differently. Literally. I just know that from memory. I'm sorry, but I've been on the ride so many times. I love it.
One little spark of imagination.
Trust me, when that.
Wouldn't that be epic to just put it as a quote?
Let me tell you something. The next time I go to Disney World and I go to Epcot, the first thing I'm
giving
doing
you
is
ideas.
Let's put it this way. I will be going to the Journey into Imagination gift shop, and I'm going to be going crazy.
Oh, boy.
Oh, trust me. I will be going nuts the next time I'm down there, because believe me, every time I go to Disney World, I go nuts.
Maybe we could, close it off. Be all like, we're the only people in here. No one else can come in.
I'm like, here's the thing, Richard, with me, okay?
I absolutely...
Hello? You've seen me shop. You've seen me in the Disney store go nuts, okay? You've seen me do it. Down there, if I see something if I see something I like, I'm gonna get it.
Yeah, they have seasonal items sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen some things that are there that
I wonder if they're selling the Figment Christmas sweater, because that's the one thing I'd really like to have.
I do like that.
I think it's cute. And I see a Pluto popcorn bucket right behind you.
Oh, yes.
And that's the Christmas one.
That's the Christmas one for Disney.
It's so cute.
Parks.
I love it. It's so cute.
All I gotta say is Pete made a
Mm.
quotation that it does look like he's staring at you.
Well, a little.
If you just put it at a right angle.
If you put it at the right angle, yeah. A little. But it is nice.
He has a Christmas sweater on. I like him.
You know what I noticed, Richard? Here's something. Does Arendelle have the popcorn buckets? Speaking of that. Because I'm
No, but I know
curious.
Shanghai is going to.
Oh, good.
I seen recently that they posted that they're going to have
Okay.
a Judy Hopps.
Nice.
It's the what? It's going to be the shop.
Yeah.
The Judy Hopps and
Mhm.
Family
Nice.
Blueberry shop, if I
Yeah.
remember correctly. Well,
Nice.
it's going to be Judy Hopps with both of her parents on the side of her,
Nice.
and they're going to be holding, I guess, carrots. It looked like.
Carrots. Yeah.
And it's a blueberry shop. And the cool thing
Cool.
is about that, they're going to
Mhm.
try to depict. They're going to have many windows on the side. They're going to try to
Nice.
depict all of her younger siblings.
Yeah.
Trying to hang out of those windows.
That's a great idea.
It's a cute
You know?
idea.
Well,
Now that is pretty cool. But then they also had the the Nick Wilde. Yes, the Nick Wilde popsicle sipper.
Yeah, that looks nice,
It
actually.
looks pretty nice, and Jack Wilde is hanging
Yeah.
over what the sipper kind of should look like.
Yeah.
In a way.
Huh.
They just recently posted that. Really, not that.
Oh, good. Because what I'm noticing, with food, with the Frozen, I'm hoping that they're going to have the
I
popcorn
wish they would
buckets.
bring some things from the Disney Cruise Line. The
I
only other
know.
place that had an Arendelle.
Really?
Because they had the restaurant. They had merchandise for it.
Wait a minute. You just said the magic word.
Yep.
Merchandise.
They did. Disney Cruise Line had Arendelle merchandise at one time.
Did they have marshmallow?
I don't.
As
I
a
think
plush?
so. I think that's the only.
As a plush?
It was marshmallow, but it kind of looked like him, but they looked like a towel animal.
I need to see it.
Yeah, you have to try to find it.
I'm
I haven't
picky.
seen that thing in a long time.
I'm picky, but I think overall it looks okay.
It looks okay. I would probably eat there just for getting the cookie. Maybe one of the dinners if I feel like.
Probably the fondue for me, honestly.
Having the mushroom meal, maybe.
Pass.
If I just could get the meatballs without the mashed potatoes underneath of them. I want them by themselves.
Here's the thing.
Into the mushroom.
Plain Jane.
Yeah. Plain Jane. Put them into the mushroom sauce stuff, and I like it.
Yeah, but it I don't know.
I'm making a plant-based, not plant-based.
It's hard because it's like I'm trying to be like reasonable with this, but when I see it, it's like
interesting though that they had that different berry. Remember?
You're right. That was different.
It was different.
Might have been a kumquat.
Kumquat, yeah.
Maybe.
It could be kumquat. They thought it was boysenberry or something like that. Did they say something like that?
Yeah.
And why wouldn't they put that as a frosting on the outside of the cookie?
No, that would be interesting.
Tasty.
I'm
giving you ideas, Disney.
I want the cookie.
Evolve this.
And you know what? Please bring another cookie over here. Bring the cookie over here.
That I would agree to bringing that restaurant over to the U.S. because we don't have something like that.
And you know what, too? They could expand the menu a little bit.
They could expand the menu or just keep the menu the same if it's a big hit.
Yeah, that's the kicker. Is it going to be a big hit?
If. Well, no, on the 6th.
That's the kicker.
Well, a little bit after the 6th. But...
Yeah, after all the reviews.
Yeah.
But I would say if you like that kind of stuff, go for it.
Yep.
Not, I'd say pass.
Swedish kind of inspired meal. It's fine.
Yeah.
Sweden. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully everyone does have a great day.
Yes. Have an awesome day today. Yep.
I will see everyone. Good
Yep.
night.
Bye.